Saplingify, growing from a financial sapling to a FI forest. Hi, welcome back. Today, I want to share one of my very first money lessons, the story that really kicked off my journey toward financial independence. If you're just starting out with retirement savings, or you've heard people talk about things like 401ks, employer matches, or the thrift savings plan, but don't quite get it yet, this one's for you. And here's the spoiler up front. If your employer offers a retirement account with a match, always put in at least enough to get that match. Back in my early 20s, I didn't know the term financial independence. I don't even think that term existed. I just knew I didn't want to be stuck working full-time forever. My dream was to be able to step away from a traditional job after 20 years or so. Maybe I'd stay in the National Guard, maybe I'd volunteer somewhere, but I didn't want to be chained to a 9-to-5 until I was 65. I used to joke, I aspire to retire. When I was 21, I was a specialist in the Arizona Army National Guard. And one day a staff sergeant asked me if I was putting money into my thrift savings plan. That's the military's version of a 401k. At that time, I had no clue what that was. He looked me straight in the eye and said, "The future will get here, and you will get older. You're not stupid, so don't be stupid. Put 15% into your TSP." I'm paraphrasing, but he definitely mentioned the "I'm not stupid" part. My first reaction at that time was, "I'm not stupid, you're stupid." But his words stuck. That day, I logged in, read through the site, and set my contribution to 5%. I still had little to no idea what exactly a 401k, TSP was, but 15% felt impossible back then. But 5% I could do. I was making the equivalent of about $3,500 a month in today's dollars, with no guarantee of work the next month. So starting small was the only way it made sense for me. At that time, my life was chaotic. I was waiting to start a full-time job with the Arizona Department of Corrections as a corrections officer, while also trying to get into college. My budget was simple: pay off my used car, save for college, and put money aside for a condo in Phoenix. Renting a room from friends kept my costs low, and that gave me room to actually save and invest. Here's where the real contribution magic happened. Every time I got a raise or a promotion, I increased my contribution by at least 1%. That way, my take-home pay went up, but so did my retirement account deposits. I married this same habit in my civilian jobs too. I've almost always had two jobs, part-time National Guard and full-time civilian. So maxing out contributions was a possibility, it would just take time. That consistency was key. I didn't even break six-figure income until I was 35. But because of those early habits, I know I'll be just fine in retirement. Some quick tips. Always get the employer match. Never leave free money on the table. Start small. Even 1 to 5% is enough to build the habit. Increase gradually, 1% at a time with each raise. You'll hardly notice in the moment, but your future self will thank you. Be consistent, even if you can't match out. Financial independence isn't about one big leap. It's about steady steps, taken again and again, that build into something powerful over time. Thanks for watching. If this story helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more personal finance tips, and share in the comments. When did you start saving for retirement? I'd love to hear everyone's story. Thank you.